Hello, this is Christine Halsey. Today we're going to be looking at web and email. I'm in Packet Tracer 10.2.1.7. Okay, we're going to configure and verify web services. We're going to configure and verify email services. So first we're going to find the central server. All right, we're going to open up the central server. Click on the Services tab. Look for HTTP. That one usually comes up first because it's the first tab down in Services. Okay, we're going to turn on HTTP and HTTPS. It says we can personalize our HTML code. Hello world. This is Professor Halsey. Okay. I'm going to double check. So I have a personalized message in there. You can personalize any of the other ones if you want to. There's an image. You could change the image in there if you want. Now they want us to do the same thing on the branch server. I think I'm going to have to expand a little bit here. Okay, so I'm going to open the branch server, go to Services, turn HTTP and HTTPS on. Hello world. This is the branch server. Okay. Now we're going to verify the web servers by accessing the web pages. All right. They want us to use PC3. So I'm going to open up PC3. Go to Desktop and Web Browser. And in the web browser, I want to go to 10.10.10.2. Remember I told y'all this is how we used to actually go to web pages. Okay, so this is the central server, the first one we set up. There's my original message, the misspelled words. Again, I could change my copyrights. I could change my image. Okay. Then they want me to put in the branch server, which is 64.100.200.1. Click go. This should go to the branch server. And there's my message for the branch server. Okay, now we want to test the name. Central server dot pt dot pka, and should go back to the central server. And this time we want to try branch server dot pt dot pka, and that means if this works, that means our branch server and our central server have entries in the DNS. And I must have spelled something wrong. Branch server.pt.pka. There we go. I probably just spelled it wrong. All right. So if I go back, there should be a DNS server in here somewhere that's translating those names into the IP addresses. Okay, moving on to part 2, we're going to configure and verify email services on the servers. Configure the central server to send SMTP and receive POP3 email. So we're going to click on the central server, go to services, and we're looking for email. And we want to turn on SMTP and we want to turn on POP3. Set the domain name to central server.pt.pka. Make sure I didn't misspell anything and click set. We're going to create a user called central user with the password Cisco, and then we're going to add that user by clicking the plus sign. Okay, now we're going to go do the same thing to the branch server. Go to email, turn on SMTP and SMTP. Yeah, I did say it right that time. I'm going to set my domain name to branch server.pt.pka. Click set. We're going to create a user called branch user with the password of Cisco and click plus. All right, now we're moving on to PC3. Going to the desktop and then to email. All right. For your name, we enter in central user, email address, central user at central server. Spelling very important here. I can't iterate how important it is. Incoming mail server 10, 10, 10, 2. Outgoing mail server 10, 10, 10, 2. Login information, username, central user, password, Cisco. Oops. All right, and save. Click receive. Receive mail success. Okay, so we're on to configure sales to use the email services. So we click on sales, go to desktop, email. I'm going to come over and create the user. Username is branch user. This is branch user at branch server.pt.pka. Incoming mail 172.1603. Outgoing the same. Username branch user. Password Cisco. Save and receive. Receive mail success. Now we want to send an email from the sales client and the PC3 client. From the sales mail browser. Hang on, let me figure out what that is. Didn't I want, okay. So we're on the sales mail browser and we're going to click compose. And we want to send an email to central-user at central server.pt.pka. And send. Okay, now we need to verify that PC3 received the email. So I'm going to come back to PC3 email. And then we want to click receive. There's my email. Then I want to reply to it. And send. And I'll come back to sales and receive. And there's my reply. So I have verified that they can send and receive email. You now know how to set up web and email services on a server. Thank you. Have a good day.